Hello everyone, welcome to this Minecraft tutorial. In today's video we'll be going back in time and building this medieval house. You can find a link to the build's inspiration below, and you'll want to start by clearing out a total area of 18 blocks by 13 blocks for the build, with the red and black section taking up a 7 by 13 block space, and the white and blue section taking up an 11 by 9 block space. These are the materials required for the build, and you may have some placeholder blocks left over at the end. Now let's build. We're going to get started by building the tower, so come to one of the 7 long sides that will be the front of the building. Take a stone brick, mossy stone brick, cracked stone brick, mossy stone brick stairs, stone and cobblestone blocks, and build a 7 by 3 wall on top of the red and black outline. Next, taking the stone brick, cracked stone brick stairs and stone blocks, you want to build a 7 by 15 block wall on top of the 3 high wall. At the top of the wall you want to add a 5 wide and 1 high wall of stone bricks and stone. On top of that, add a 3 wide and 1 high wall with stone bricks and cracked stone bricks. Then top off the wall with a stone brick block in the centre. At the sides of the 5 long wall, 3 long wall and stone brick block, add a mixture of stone brick stairs and stone stairs, making sure the stairs are facing away from the building. Then finish off this wall by adding a stone brick slab at the very top. Now we're going to add some windows to the wall, so in the centre of the wall at the bottom, come up to the 6th block and knock out a 1 by 2 block hole. Then come up 6 blocks again and knock out another 1 by 2 hole. Fill both holes with light grey stained glass panes. Underneath the bottom 2 glass panes, add a spruce trapdoor at the top of the block. Then add another spruce trapdoor to each side. On top of the 2 side trapdoors, add 2 high spruce fences. Top the fences off with spruce stairs facing away from the building. And between the 2 spruce stairs, add an upside down spruce stair. Top the upside down spruce stair off with a spruce slab. Then place a lantern on top of the middle spruce trapdoor. Next we're going to work on the left side of the tower. Taking the stone brick, mossy stone brick, cracked stone brick, mossy stone brick stairs, stone and cobblestone blocks, you want to build an 11 by 3 wall on top of the red and black outline, starting in the right hand corner. Then taking your stone brick, cracked stone brick stairs and stone blocks, you want to build an 11 by 14 block wall on top of the 3 high wall. For the windows on this side, starting at the bottom centre block, come up to the 6th block and knock out a 3 by 3 hole. Then come up 5 blocks and knock out another 3 by 3 hole. Fill both holes in with light grey stained glass panes. Underneath the bottom glass panes, add a row of spruce trapdoors at the top of the block. Then add another spruce trapdoor to each side. On top of the 2 side trapdoors, add 2 high spruce fences. Top the fences off with spruce stairs facing away from the centre of the building. Then coming in a block to the centre from the stairs, we're going to add 2 upside down spruce stairs, making sure the stairs are facing into the centre. Add a spruce slab on top of the upside down stairs. Then join the slabs with a right side up spruce stair. At the bottom window, we're going to add a potted plant on top of the 2 corner spruce trapdoors beside the fences. Then add a lantern in the centre. Up at the top window, we're going to add a potted plant on the left and centre spruce trapdoor. Then to finish off this side, we're going to add a lantern to the right trapdoor of the top window. Coming to the other 7 long side, take a stone brick, mossy stone brick, cracked stone brick, mossy stone brick stairs, stone and cobblestone blocks, and build a 7 by 3 wall on top of the red and black outline. Next, taking the stone brick, cracked stone brick stairs and stone blocks, you want to build a 7 by 15 block wall on top of the 3 high wall. At the top of the wall, you want to add a 5 wide and 1 high wall of stone bricks and stone. On top of that, add a 3 wide and 1 high wall with stone bricks and cracked stone bricks. Then top off the wall with a stone brick block in the centre. At the sides of the 5 long wall, 3 long wall and stone brick block, add a mixture of stone brick stairs and stone stairs, making sure they're facing away from the building. Then finish off this wall with a stone brick slab at the very top. For the windows, start at the bottom centre block and come up to the 6th block and knock out a 1 by 2 hole. Then come up 6 blocks again and knock out another 1 by 2 hole. Fill both holes with light grey stained glass panes. Underneath the bottom 2 glass panes, add a spruce trapdoor at the top of the block. Then add another spruce trapdoor to each side. On top of the 2 side trapdoors, add 2 high spruce fences. Top the fences off with spruce stairs facing away from the building. And between the 2 spruce stairs, add an upside down spruce stair. Top the upside down spruce stair off with a spruce slab. Then place a lantern on top of the middle spruce trapdoor. Coming over to the right side of the tower, we're going to work on the wall that connects to the main building. On each side you want to start by adding a 4 by 3 wall on top of the red and black outline, using mostly stone brick stairs and stone blocks. In the gap between the walls you want to add an upside down stone stair at the top of one side facing into the gap between the walls. And repeat the same on the opposite wall with a stone brick stair. Next, add a 5x1 wall of stone bricks at the top of these walls. Place an upside down stone brick stair in between the gap, making sure the stair is facing away from the building to create an archway into the tower. Next, in the corners at each side, we're going to build a 13 block high pillar using stone brick stairs and stone blocks. Beside these stone pillars at each side, add a 5 tall pillar using stripped dark oak logs, making sure the logs are going vertically. Then joining the top and bottom of the log pillars using stripped dark oak logs going horizontally to each side. Fill the gap between the stripped dark oak logs with calcite blocks. Then using mostly stone brick blocks with some stone brick stairs and stone blocks mixed in, build a 9x8 wall on top of the dark oak logs to finish off this wall. Then to finish off the tower, we're going to add the roof. Start by taking your deep slate tile stairs and add a layer of stairs on top of the 11 long walls at the sides. Then come in and up a block and add a second layer of deep slate tile stairs. Come in and up a block again and add your final layer of deep slate tile stairs. Next, in the gap between the stairs, you want to come up by one block again and fill in every other space with a deep slate tile block. Then top off your deep slate tile blocks with a deep slate tile wall. Then to finish off, take your deep slate tile slabs and place these in the gaps between the fill blocks at the bottom of the block. Now it's time to start working on the main section of the house. Coming to the front of the building where the blue and white outline is, and in the left hand corner on top of the outline, you want to build a 4x4 wall using stone brick, mossy stone brick, cracked stone brick, mossy stone brick stairs, stone and cobblestone blocks. In the right hand corner, build a 5x4 wall with those same blocks. Then join these two walls by filling the gap at the top with 2 stone brick blocks. Over at the right hand side of the building, build a 7x4 wall on top of the blue and white outline, starting at the left hand side and using the same mixture of stone brick, stone and cobble blocks we used for the front wall. Then coming to the back, you want to build an 11x4 block wall on top of the blue and white outline, using the same mixture of stone brick, stone and cobble blocks used for the other 2 walls. Back over at the front of the building, we're going to add the entrance. Start by adding 2 dark oak doors at the back of the blocks just in front of the gap between the walls, so your dark oak doors should stick out slightly from the walls. On top of the doors, place a 4 wide and 1 high wall of stone brick blocks. Then using stone brick, cobblestone, mossy stone brick and cracked stone brick, build a 2 high pillar beside each door. On top of the stone bricks above the doors, add a layer of deep slate tile slabs. Then in front of the stone brick blocks above the dark oak doors, add upside down deep slate tile stairs. Then using 3 deep slate tile stairs at each side, connect your upside down stairs above the doors to the wall at the back. Finally, hang a lantern from each of the corner stairs. Now coming up to the top of the front wall, add a 6 high pillar of strip spruce logs going vertically in the right corner. Then with your strip spruce logs, add a 10 wide and 1 high wall to the top of the stone wall, making sure the logs are going horizontally. On both sides of the horizontal strip spruce logs, add a 3x1 wall of calcite on top. On top of the calcite, add a 3x1 wall of strip spruce logs going horizontally. And once again, on both sides, add another 3x1 wall of calcite. In the centre of the wall beside the calcite blocks, add 2 3 high pillars of strip spruce logs going vertically. At the bottom of the wall between those 2 pillars, add a 2x1 wall of calcite. Then on top of the calcite, add a 2x2 wall of light grey stained glass panes. At the top, starting in the left hand corner, add a 10 wide and 1 high wall of strip spruce logs going horizontally. Then in front of these logs, starting in the left hand corner, add a 12 long row of spruce fence gates. Then open the fence gates. Next, add spruce trapdoors to the top of the calcite blocks under the window, and add another spruce trapdoor at each side. Top the corner trapdoors off with spruce fences, then top the fences off with a lantern. Finally, take your spruce buttons and add 2 buttons at the ends of the horizontal logs in the middle of the wall. Add 2 more spruce buttons at the ends of the horizontal logs at the bottom of the wall. Then add your final 2 buttons directly underneath the 2 vertical strip spruce log pillars in the centre of the wall. Over at the back of the building, start by adding a 6 block high pillar of strip spruce logs in the left hand corner. Then with your strip spruce logs, add a 10 wide and 1 high wall to the top of the stone wall, making sure the logs are going horizontally. Starting at the left hand side, add an 8x3 wall of calcite blocks. To the right of the calcite wall, add a dark oak door on the inside of the block. Then add a calcite block on top of the door. Then add a 3 high pillar of calcite blocks to the right of the door. On top of the calcite wall, add a layer of strip spruce logs going horizontally. In front of the strip spruce logs, starting in the right hand corner, add a 12 long row of spruce fence gates, making sure to open them again. Taking stone brick and cracked stone brick blocks, add a 2x2 floor in front of the dark oak door. Then add a 5 long double wide staircase from the ground to the stone brick floor using stone brick stairs and mossy stone brick stairs. Then taking your stone brick stairs and mossy stone brick stairs, you want to add a layer of upside down stairs underneath the staircase you just added. And to finish off the wall, place a spruce button in the left hand corner of the horizontal strip spruce logs at the bottom of the wall. Leave a 2 block space and add another spruce button to the right. Then finally leave another 2 block space and add your final spruce button to the right once again. Coming to the right side of the building, add a 7x1 wall of strip spruce logs on top of the stone wall, making sure the logs are going horizontally. Then in the left and right hand corners of the horizontal logs, add a spruce button. On top of the logs, build a 7x3 wall of calcite blocks. Then on top of the calcite wall, add another 7x1 wall of strip spruce logs going horizontally. Add 2 more spruce buttons to the corners of the top row of horizontal strip spruce logs. On top of the horizontal strip spruce logs we just added, add a 3 high pillar of calcite blocks to the left and right hand sides. Then beside both calcite pillars towards the centre, add a 5 high pillar of strip spruce logs going vertically. Then in between the log pillars, add a 3x7 wall of calcite blocks. Now it's time to add the roof to the main building, so coming back to the front, add a 12 long row of deep slate tile stairs on top of the spruce fence gates. Then coming up and in a block behind the deep slate tile stairs, add a 12 long layer of deep slate tile blocks. Then add a layer of deep slate tile stairs on top of the deep slate tile blocks. Then coming up and in a block, add another layer of deep slate tile blocks topped off with deep slate tile stairs. Again come up and in a block and add a third and final layer of deep slate tile blocks topped off with deep slate tile stairs. Come up and in a block again and add a 12 long layer of deep slate tile stairs. Now coming to the back of the building, add an upside down deep slate tile stair facing away from the building behind the stair at the left hand corner. Then add a layer of deep slate tile slabs at the top of the rest of the stairs. On top of the slabs and the upside down stair, add a layer of deep slate tile walls. Then coming down and out a block, add a layer of deep slate tile stairs. Coming down and out a block again, add a row of 4 deep slate tile stairs at the left side of the roof. Then leaving a gap to the right of those 4 stairs, add a row of 7 deep slate tile stairs. In the gap between the stairs, add a stone brick block topped off with a stone block. To the left of the stone block, add an upside down stone brick stair. Then add a stone stair at the top of the stone block. On top of the upside down brick stair, add a cracked stone brick block topped off with a stone block. Then on top of the stone block, add a campfire. And finish the chimney by surrounding the campfire with spruce trapdoors flipped up. Then underneath the deep slate tile stairs in the chimney, add a layer of deep slate tile blocks. Come down and out a block and add a layer of deep slate tile stairs with deep slate tile blocks underneath. Come down and out a block again and add the final layer of deep slate tile stairs with deep slate tile blocks underneath. Add a layer of deep slate tile stairs on top of all the spruce fence gates. Then to finish off the roof, come to the right side and add an upside down stair underneath the deep slate tile blocks and deep slate tile stairs at the top, making sure the stairs are facing into the centre of the building. And there you have it, your very own medieval house fit to overthrow any king or queen and take their kingdom for your own. If you don't have access to any calcite or deep slate blocks, you can swap those blocks out for white concrete and black stone, both of which also work well with this build. For the rooms, I split the main building into 2 floors, with the first floor acting as a smelting and crafting room, and the second floor acting as your dinner/scheming room. I then split the tower into 3 floors, with the bottom floor acting as a storage room. The second floor is being used for all your enchanting and brewing needs, and finally the third and top floor being used as a bedroom. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe for more Minecraft content in the future, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye!